Hey guys, it's Most F Steph. Back to you today with a video. However, it is not a tutorial. It is just going to be some tips, tricks, and an excuse for me to talk. So I think that's what I'm just going to call this video. I thought I'd give you guys some tips and tricks and tell you some things I like and some good deals I found and things like that. So anyways, let's just get started. So obviously, I'm just gonna grab my Loom. Obviously, I would recommend owning a rainbow loom. I've owned the rainbow loom. I have another type of loom that I bought at a store that's called a magic loom. However, you cannot take the pegs apart like you can on the rainbow loom and change the configuration, which is a reason why I went out and bought these. I'd also recommend buying two looms if you can, if you have the money for it and it's possible. Not necessarily at the same time. I didn't buy my two looms at the same time. I bought one first, and then when I realized I wasn't a huge fan of extensions, I went out and bought my second loom, which I really love. I actually am making something on it already, so I can't show you the second one, but I do own two of these. So that's my first suggestion. If you're not able to get a rainbow loom, then any other, loom that you see on YouTube that has a high review would obviously be also a good choice. Like I said, I've only used this one and the magic loom, which I have actually given away at this point, so I can't even show you what it looks like. But it was just not able to come apart, so that's why I recommend the rainbow loom. Then I also recommend this lovely little monster tail. It's one of definitely my favorite ways to make bracelets because I do enjoy a rowing bracelet. And I also enjoy just kind of sitting back in my bed and just relaxing and making this while I'm watching TV. And I find that it's a lot easier to kind of relax and make bracelets on this monster tail. So I would definitely recommend that as well. I have a finger loom too. I can get that out, tell you why I would recommend it as well. Let me just get it out of my case. So I bought a green finger loom recently. I really like this. I think it's really cute. It is a little tricky for me to get the bands over sometimes. But again, I would suggest buying one. They're fun for on the go, and they do make some interesting little creations. So I would recommend the finger loom as well. Next, I would recommend a metal tipped hook. I'm sure you've heard this a million times, but I would recommend it because it's just sturdier. I have plastic ones that are starting to break a little. I've never actually broke one of my plastic hooks before, so I'm hoping that I don't anytime soon because I use them occasionally to hold extensions and for charms and to transfer if I need two hooks for a design. I use my old plastic rainbow loom hook. Here it is. I don't know if you can tell. You can't really see it on the camera. But there's a bit of a stress mark right here. You really can't see it, so there's not too much point. But it's really starting to bend. So if you are able to get a metal tip hook, it doesn't even necessarily have to be Rainbow Loom brand. I have bought some aluminum hooks. I've bought sturdier plastic crochet hooks. So there are other options. I just really love my metal hook. I've had it since I basically started looming, and it's never come close to breaking. It doesn't like bend. I mean, I'm not going to test it too much. I don't really want to break it. Oops, sorry. So that would be definitely a recommendation of mine. So I also have some storage cases. This is, let me just move this for a second, is my first ever storage case. I covered it with Mario stickers I got in a magazine. So this is an actual rainbow loom case. It does have quite a bit of storage. I will show you that in the back. I ended up having, because my loom did not fit in here, just hold bar pins. I used pieces of cardboard to separate the back so I could use those as well, which have fallen apart several times and mixed up the color. I put my skin tone in here, as you can see. There's a black in there, It's black in that one too. So what I would recommend is, instead of buying these cases, I'm sure Rainbow Loom won't love me for this, but because they are expensive, they're about $15. The cheapest I've seen is $10, and it doesn't have as much storage as I would like. I go to my local dollar store, which is just called Dollarama, and I get these cases here. Now these cases aren't the best. These little things here snap shut pretty well, but they are sometimes difficult to get shut, and they do sometimes fall off. So definitely the quality goes down quite a bit. However, as you can see, it's got a lot of storage space. So you can put your hooks in the front here. I put my monster tail, my finger loom, and my hooks. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get like 21 spaces for your bands, which is quite a bit. This is just the ones I got for Christmas. So this was $3 compared to 15. You can get like I buy normally 2 at a time, so even 2 is $6, and you're still saving like $10 almost. So that's a lot of money, I think, to save, and then you can put the money towards bands. So, and then I also have this cute little one, which was also $3, which I used for my special edition. And I've stuck stickers on because I could not get the ugly. There's like, I'll open it up and show you. It's like an ugly sticker on the inside from the manufacturer that would not come off. So, because I really did not want to look at it all the time, I just put some cute little bands. And again, I got this at the dollar store for $3. It just holds my special edition bands. Okay, so now I just want to do some band recommendations. First thing that I always recommend is white. I'm sure you've also heard this a billion times, but I use so much white. It is unbelievable. I bought 6 bags of white when they were on sale, and I believe that was like 2 months ago, and I'm already out. I just went and bought this bag right here because I bought 2 actually because I ran out so quickly. So the other thing I do recommend is I like the glow in the dark, so I always get the glow white. I never buy regular white. I love the glow in the dark. And because they look the exact same, cost the exact same, same stretchiness, nothing is different other than these ones glow, I figure I'd rather get the extra bonus of the glow. So I love that. I always use the glow in the dark white. So I also have just a storage tip for ones that you don't want to store in your storage container yet, like if you don't have room for them. I get the large Ziploc baggies, and then I sort them into the type they are. So this is my silicone bag. So I've got some bands in here. I've got my silicone gold, sparkly gold. So I have a half a pack and a full pack because I love this. I'm actually wearing a bracelet right now that has it in it because this is one of my favorite border bands to use. So as a recommendation, I would definitely recommend buying this if you're able to. I don't think it's that much more expensive. I think it's a little bit more expensive, but not that much more. So it's worth it. You do only get 300, but I just try to use them less than I would like to save them, because I would use them in every single bracelet if I could. So again, I just put them in this Ziploc baggie with all my silicone bands that I can't fit in my storage container. And then when I go looking for the color, they're already sorted into the bag. There's some other colors to show you that I would definitely recommend. So let me just get those out, because I just love them. So let's just start with the Pearl collection. I'm obsessed with Caribbean Green. I wish I had bought more. I actually bought 2 bags, but I'm almost done a complete bag since Christmas. So if I make an order anytime soon, I'll probably order like another 2 of these, because I'm in love with them. I apologize about the shadow. It's kind of hard to see what's going on. Same from the Pearl collection is the Pink Lemonade. I also have the Pearl Pink. Let me grab that as well. They're very similar, but in person they're a little different. This is lighter, this is darker, as you can see even on camera. I'd recommend these because they go gorgeous with the Caribbean green. I would also recommend these Pearl Hot Pink Ocean and yeah, Hot Pink and Ocean, sorry. It's hard to see on my camera, which sucks, but they're really pretty. I would definitely recommend any of the pearl bands. I've used several of the collections and they're really fun. The other collection I would definitely recommend is the Persian band. And they have lots of mixes now. This is the spice mix. Again, it's hard to see on my camera. It's dark. No, I don't know how to help that. And I have a few of the mixes. I also have some of the Egyptians. So here is the Egyptian mixed Cleopatra mix. So these I would recommend if you're not sure about the the Persian, because you get a really good selection. The spice mix is one of my favorites because you get this really pretty blue color. If I can find it to show it to you guys, I will, because I own some of this color and it is so pretty. Just see if I can find it for you guys. Maybe I don't have any more. Okay, well, you can go online and always look it up on the web store, but there is a blue in here that is one of my favorite color of bands. I use it a lot when I use Persian because it's just so pretty. So another thing I'd recommend is if you're ever unsure of a type of band and they offer a mixed pack, you could always just try picking up one mixed pack and trying them out, see if you like them, and then you can order more or buy more if you do. So I would recommend that if you're unsure. I just bought these because I really like the colors. But I wanted this red, but I don't use a lot of red, so I didn't want to get just a full pack of red. So I got this mix, which also came with a yellow, which I didn't have, and the baby pink and the blue, which I did have, but that's okay. I just add them in with the ones I already have. So that's for the Persian, which is really a collection I love. I bought the Persian were the first ones I ordered off the website. So again, those are just my favorite. Sorry, I'm just getting a couple things. There's just a couple more colors I wanted to show you guys. So I have some limited edition bands. I really, really love these limited edition bands. These here are my 4 favorites. Let me get them one. This is limited edition Peach Frost. I'm addicted to this. I've used so much of this already. This is just a new pack. I bought 2 of all of them because there's only 300. So I wanted to have at least 600 of them all so I could make a lot of different stuff. This is the White Pearl, which is great for borders. I love this with any of these bands. The Gold Mint, because of course, it's just one of my favorite. I've always loved it ever since I started. It was not available, so I waited and waited, and when it came out, I bought a lot of it. And then I also really love this Champagne Gold. So this is probably, the Peach and the Champagne Gold are actually probably my favorites. It's just so pretty. I love it so much. So these are just some of the ones I'd recommend for the limited edition. So again, this is just a little bit of a, what bands would you, what bands I would suggest you buy, what products I like, the suggestion on the cheaper cases, and all that. It's just to kind of help you guys out and just to give you an idea of some of the things that I do use. So, anyways, I'm going to let you guys go because it's almost 15 minutes that this video has been going, and I'm sure you're tired of listening. So, I'm going to let you guys go, but have a great day, and I will be back with a tutorial very soon. Bye, guys.